Hello, everyone. I am Nicole Pop, the Community Outreach Coordinator for Fox Valley Advanced Care Planning Partnership. We educate and encourage conversations about planning ahead for unexpected healthcare decisions. Today, I have Christy Bransford with us,
Mhm.
who is one of our volunteers at Fox Valley Advanced Care Planning Partnership. Christy, can you tell us more about yourself and your role?
Well, as you said, I'm very grateful to be a volunteer for the Fox Valley Advanced Care Planning Partnership. My day job and my paid job is I'm the Senior Living Advisor for Valley VNA Senior Care.
Perfect. Yeah, we appreciate having you on our team.
Mhm.
So today we are going to talk about the importance of having an advance directive for healthcare completed, and or otherwise known as a power of attorney for healthcare, and the impact it might have if you do not have one in place and a sudden illness or accident were to happen. So to start, Christy, what is your experience with advance directives for healthcare?
Well, personally, I guess I would first have gotten exposure to it, although it was kind of a very quick exposure. When I went in to deliver my second baby, they had me fill out this power of attorney, and it basically was a paper, a little bit scary, saying if, something were to happen, who is to talk with for me. I listed my then husband and my sister, and really didn't think much of it. After that, thank goodness nothing happened, and all things were well. Um, Fast forward probably another 20 years. Unfortunately, my mother became ill um, and was terminal. And in the hospital, when she was admitted, it actually was the pastor of that hospital came in with the paperwork, um, explaining how much a little more dire it was. The same thing, the power of attorney. Didn't realize my mom didn't have one. Didn't Well, actually, I forgot I even had one. It was stressful at that time because we were already in an emergent situation, anxiety with, not only my mom, but with us family members was very high. Um, she just wasn't coping very well. So when they asked, who do you want to list as agent? She's like, I don't even want to deal with this, you kids. And, of course, again, this is spur of the moment. We weren't prepared for this at all. So my sister wasn't in the room at the time. And I have an older brother, younger sister. And my brother just said, okay, let's just go in birth order. So that's what we did, one, two, three. Um, my mom really didn't advise us on what she wanted. Again, she was very stressed out at that point. So it wasn't a pleasant experience. We didn't know not only what mom wanted for comfort measures during the last few months of her life, we didn't know what she wanted for um, even her funeral planning and stuff. So it was very tough. Um, when I received this job, and then I actually came to one of your guys' trainings, um, was personally had realized I needed to redo my POA because thank God that when a divorce happens, that POA becomes null and void because I even forgot that I had that one. Again, it was done under duressful times. Um, so obviously through your guys' help, not only did a new one for myself, I had my two adult children fill them out. Again, getting the knowledge that Wisconsin is not a next of kin state, had them fill one out as well. Personally, or professionally, I should say, I'm sorry, I come in contact with it on a daily basis. It's sad when people come access assisted living in the same situation that my mom did, and it did not have this completed ahead of time. But because of the training that you guys have given me, I have now been able to pick up and advise families and individuals on when maybe their original POA is way too old, have them take a look at it. Has someone passed? Is this still how you want things today? especially if they're moving into assisted living, maybe have had a decline. Um, so it's been very helpful. Sometimes heartbreaking. I have had families that thought that their parents had the POAs all filled out. Unfortunately, had one family that mom, because of some memory and cognitive issues, um, two doctors had signed paperwork saying she was incapacitated. Family got out their power of attorney. It had never been witnessed, so it was an invalid document. So unfortunately, mom had to go to a state guardian. Family didn't have the, thousands, upwards of tens of thousands of dollars to fight that and have it reversed. So thankfully, they're working well with the guardian. The guardian's are working well with them. Um, have had another just recent opportunity where I helped one of our residents. She thought she had her niece and nephew as her POAs. And I said, well, the copy you gave me, let's take a look at this. It was people that weren't in her life anymore. So we changed that around. I did encourage her to fill out you know, her preferences and what she wanted, if it would ever need to be activated. Even though she didn't care to do that, I did encourage her to, in the one section where you can put a note for your loved ones after you pass. She did fill that out. Obviously, it was all in her own handwriting. Unbeknownst to us, 2 weeks later, she passed. So it was very meaningful to family to have that note, that handwritten note from her, and in her final moments, knowing that she had the people that she wanted as her spokespeople. So
Wow,
yeah,
those are all such touching stories. Thank you for sharing those.
absolutely.
Yeah, you are just such a valuable volunteer to our team, so we
Aw,
appreciate all the work that you do.
thanks. I love working with you guys. I love being able to help families, get these filled out, and I'm so happy with our organization that we're actually into the high schools and getting this taken care of, you know, right when people turn 18.
Right, right. Yeah, everyone over the age of 18 does need their advanced directive completed, in
Yeah.
order for someone to make healthcare decisions for them. So why would you say that it's important to have a advanced directive for healthcare completed?
I think just to have that spokesperson for a trusted person, whether maybe it's a family member, maybe it's not, but someone that in that time of crisis, basically you're not able to make those decisions, that they will carry out your wishes and have your wishes on that document to help that person, that your agent, um, have your wishes brought out and have them filled the way you want them to be. I really say it's the best gift you can give your family. um, Again, it was very hard for my brother, sister, and I and my mom, the way it had happened. That was well over 6 years ago. Still have emotions about that, regrets, that wish things would have went better for my mom. Um, and it's funny that that one little document could have been very helpful in that situation.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's such an important thing to say to everybody, that having this
Yeah,
advanced directive for healthcare is really a gift to your family, and
yeah,
making sure that they know your wishes and values just in case a situation happens.
yeah, yeah. And I think too, not only is it a gift to but it, um, not only to your agent, but then, if you give that copy to all your family members, whether they're your agent or not, they all know that yes, this is how you wanted things to go, and there isn't any question, or there isn't any, possible hard feelings. about some decisions that maybe the agent is making, or, along the way, that it's spelled out in that document.
Right, right. Yeah, that's a really great point. Did you find anything surprising when you were filling out your document at all?
Um, I guess I was surprised that I had one on file. And and again, it was a happy piece of information knowing that that the divorce made it invalid. I mean, I always joke that, for 20 years, my ex-husband had his finger on my life support. But um, but um, can joke, but it is, I didn't realize how valuable that document is and how important it is to fill out, and to remind people that you should look at it every decade. You should look at it if you have a decline. You should look at it if you have a diagnosis. If there's a death, if any of your agents died, and it's very easy to even redo them, um, and get your first one filled out. I mean, obviously, the Fox Valley Advanced Care Planning Partnership has a lot of classes, now one-on-one appointments, a lot of help to get it filled out. And then once you do it once, if you just need to make some tweaks, it's fabulous. And again, what's kind of nice is having, one of us help out with it. We can get it scanned into your provider for you too, which is fabulous, and all for no cost.
Right, yeah. So all that are listening, you can check out our website at www.fbacpp.org. Under our community events, we have all of our workshops and individual appointments listed there. Like Christy said, we go through the document page by page and help you complete it. So thank you very much, Christy, for sharing all of your personal
Thank you.
experiences. And don't forget to subscribe to our next video. Thank you.
Thanks, Nicole.